This could be a really stupid decision, or it could go really weirdly well.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I have found, here, let me pull it up on my phone right now. It is, hold on, autofocus. This item here, a lot of camera gear. It's been on Facebook for about a couple months now. It's listed for $500, however, I might be able to get it a little bit lower. They are about 10 minutes away from me, and I'm gonna see if I can grab this item either tonight or the next couple days. We're gonna see if it is a profitable business to try and flip gear. Now, some of the things I will be keeping for myself. This will be something that I've never really done before, so you and I will be learning about this at the same time, so yeah, can't wait to see what happens.
I've said, hey Dan, I noticed this has been up for a while. Are you still looking to sell it all?
So we have set up a time to go meet him. We're gonna go meet him right now. My girlfriend's on her way to come pick me up, and then we're gonna be heading out to Shemanis to go see what this guy has and potentially haggle him down a little bit in price. He said he'd prefer $500 cash, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, how are you doing? Nice to meet you as well. I'm Elliot.
So my dad passed away. He was super into photography. Last few years his mental health suffered a bit, so they're a little scratched up, but can't guarantee they all work. I don't have batteries for those two. I have a battery for this one. But he was really good. He used to like shoot with the guy from the newspaper and
I know they're worth money to the right person, but it's kind of a hard sell.
It's not useful to us at all, right? It's kind of, they're just sitting, I gotta get through it. I got other stuff I gotta get through. If you can succeed in your photography business and you're getting more than what it's worth, I'm happy. Yeah, well, you know what, make my dad happy. He was super into it, so.
Okay, well, we had a successful transaction, as you probably heard on the audio recording I tried to get. I forgot to actually plug in my lav, so I just stuck my phone in my pocket and recorded it. It seemed to be picking up the audio pretty okay, but I just gotta bring all this stuff inside. Obviously, I can't hold you and it at the same time, so gotta figure that out. But I got some stuff to show you, but I can't show you until we get inside, so.
I get to hold you.
If you hold it closer to the base, it'll be more stable.
You're more stable. Correct.
Gotta put on a belt. So if my... Are you my new cinematographer?
Yeah, look at me with all the phone. I shouldn't do that. Whee! Full spin. Welcome to the lair.
So it is the next day, and I've sorted everything out, and I haven't cleaned anything because I was too tired to do that last night, and I didn't want to set up the camera and everything, so, you know, just being honest here. But I do have it all set up on my desk here, at least all the camera and lenses set up for you guys. So let me just show you. So this is the lot of items that we have. EOS 1D Mark III doesn't have a battery, and it is missing the little toggle button up there. We have this little guy here. This is the Canon Rebel XS. Also, I think it's called the 1000D for other parts of the world. Came with an EF-50mm 1.8 on it. And the last body, this guy here. This is the Canon EOS 60D. It didn't have a lens on it, but it's not really missing anything other than it's missing a battery. For the lenses that we got, we have the 50mm 1.8 there, like I said, 85mm f1.8, super awesome lens, 28 to 80, and then we have a first generation of the EF-S 18 to 55 and a second gen version of the EF-S 18 to 55. As far as other items go, there was this time lapse. This is not the Canon one, this is a newer one, or newer, or however you want to pronounce it. It just plugs into the side of the 1D here. We also have this speedlight transmitter for a flash. This guy here, this is a Yongnuo flash, which It's just your standard on-camera flash, which I will probably just keep for myself because I've been needing to get one. And then this is the LC-E6 charger. It charges the LP-E6 batteries. So that's kind of what we have going on here with, oh yeah, and then the Rebel XS was the only camera that had a battery. I've ordered batteries for the 1D as well as the 60D. This here is a low pro bag. If I can find the actual tag on here, I can tell you. This is the Urban Photo Sling 250. So it's just an over the shoulder bag. Just has the one strap here and then a waist strap here. I will probably be keeping this around because it wouldn't be a bad idea to have. And then inside the bag here, there was another, I'm assuming, lens bag. Drop a comment down below what you think our total profit is going to be from this project. Keep in mind, I spent $500 just to buy the lot alone. Our profit will be however much we sell all of these things for, minus $500. Whoever is closest to that final profit, I will pin their comment on this video. Oh yeah, and I also got this. It's like a knockoff GorillaPod, but it's very sticky because the rubber is really old. So I'll be cleaning that. If it's still nice and functional, I might just use it. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, figured you guys should know that. I forgot my camera at home, but I'm here with some of my camera gear that I'm selling. I have the 50mm 1.8 as well as the 28-80 f3.5 to 5.6. There's a lady coming to meet me here. I'm at Dairy Queen. I don't know if you can see the sign up there. She should be here any minute, and I'll let you know how that goes. Hopefully this goes well, and if it goes well, I'll be making about 180 bucks in the next few minutes. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes. Well, that went pretty well. She showed up just about on time when I was expecting her. She only bought the 50mm 1.8, so I still have the 28-80 f3.5 to 5.6 that I need to sell. I have a guy coming over in, I don't know, next 10-15 minutes, and he is purchasing this guy. This is the Canon Rebel XS. We're making progress. I've had other people send me offers on the 60D and the 1D Mark III. However, no final deals have been made there, unfortunately. Slowly we're starting to work through all the gear and make back our money. So far I've made $250 from that camera and bundle. I made $400. So I'm $100 away from breaking even on this purchase, and I still have lots of gear left. So we're gonna break even. That's the reality of it, and then we will probably surpass and make an additional, I don't know, probably 500 to 700 bucks on this bundle. Fingers crossed the rest of it will sell soon. But yeah, I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update.
It's been about 6 months since we first took a look at this Facebook Marketplace listing. I do not need this right there. And this is kind of where we're sitting. Let me pull up the spreadsheet here. So as you just saw, I filmed a little bit of the actual sales. So here's what we have. I sold the Policy Buff light, which is that big light. I don't know if, actually I don't think I showed you guys that. So I sold that, I got $100 for it. Then there was an EF to FE mount adapter. I got $20 for that. There was the Canon EOS Rebel XS bundle. That I got $250 for. Pretty solid. For that EOS 60D bundle, I made $500 from that. The EF 50mm 1.8, sold that for $100. The Canon ST-E2 transmitter for a flash, got $20 for that. Where we're standing now is I still have the flash itself, the Young flash. I kept that. There's the 85mm f1.8. I kept that as well. It's a lens that I really like for portraits. On my crop sensor, it kind of gives more of a 135mm look, which I personally really enjoy. But to get a proper 85mm-ish look, I have to use my 50mm f1.8. I digress. We also have the 1D Mark III, which I've been trying to sell for forever. I realized that I can actually use that as a second body for my own work. Took the listing down. I'm keeping that. Let me do some quick calculations here. And pull up the calculator. We spent $500 on the entire kit and the entire package, and we made $490 on it. So we basically doubled the money that we spent. And think about this. If I had sold the 1D Mark III, the 50mm 1.8, the flash, and the camera bag, I probably would get another $600 to $1,000. So in reality, I've not just made $490 from this, I've also made additional money from getting that gear that will make me money down the road and has currently made me money. That's a pretty good stinking deal. It's been 6 months since I first bought that bundle of camera gear. If you're someone who is willing to take the time to clean, photograph, and have to deal with people on Facebook Marketplace, then you can actually make a profit. But you kind of have to think of it more like taking that money that you've spent on it and putting it away for a little bit, like an investment. So if you're willing or have the patience to put away that money for a little bit until you can make it back and then some, then this is actually a very viable option if you know the product. So if that's something that you are able to do and are willing to do, this is a really good option for you, and you can actually make a decent amount of money, as you've seen here. But also, in the situation like I'm in, not only did I make $490, but I also got products that now I don't have to spend money on. That may not make sense because, well, you spent $500. I did, but I made that $500 back and I got paid $490, and I still got a 1D Mark III, a Yongnuo flash, and an 85mm 1.8. That's about $1,000 worth of gear that I got for free. Even better, that somebody paid me $490. That's a pretty good deal. But if you want to see what a free camera looks like, then take a look at this video up here, and it'll show you the kind of stuff that you can find for free. See you in the next video.